this is what you're waiting for, a woman's perspective on everyday prepping. And I had someone personal message me and ask me about, they wanted to start prepping, but they were worried about pretty much the mess, the clutter, and different things that they could do. They live a minimalist lifestyle. And to tell you the truth, I am not minimalist. But they wanted to have everything, like out of sight. So I was going to maybe do a couple videos on different ways, mostly that you could organize, I would say. I think mine is going to be organizational. You can still see my preps, but they're organized so they don't look as, I guess, bad as if they were all, just piled everywhere. So I was thinking of doing a couple different videos. And the first thing what I was thinking was food storage. And I use a few Cansolidators. They are from Shelf Reliance. And this is one of those racks from Sam's. Those little baker rack kind of things. And we have the Cansolidator out where you can see it because our pantry is not all that big. And I had bought these Cansolidators when they were very, very cheap. They were like $18 compared to maybe $44 each now. But these are the big ones. And I don't know if you can see, they have numbers underneath them. And you could write, what it is and everything, like corn, green beans. They have even stickers that you can buy to put on here. I can pretty much just look and know what it is. But the numbers are because the size of the can tells me how many cans, when it's full, is in there. So when I go and I look, this is not all our canned goods, but this is what we have upstairs that's available right now. Downstairs we also have more. But I can come in here easily and see tuna is full. There's none that will fit in there, so I have 9. So I don't have to take them all out and count them. The tomato sauces, it's full. I have 12 of them right now. The hominy, I don't have as many, and carrots. If I want to see my corn, I know for sure I have 10 sitting there. So when I do inventory, it makes it a lot easier. The tomato sauces or the pasta sauce, spaghetti sauce, it's full. I know that there's 9 of them there. So this is one of the tools that we use to sort of get us a little organized. It automatically rotates it, but it also looks pretty decent just sitting here on the shelf. I mean, if anybody walked in and just seen this, I mean, it looks nice. I mean, it doesn't look like all the cans are on top of each other ready to fall down. I do have some more storage in my pantry, but my problem is my pantry is not all that great. It's not that big. I use a lot of it because that's where my washer and dryer are, so it's hard to get to some of them. So that's why we brought this in. We also have another one here. I haven't really decided yet what I'm going to put in this one. I mean, I have a few little cans here, but I'm thinking I might change. And that's what's great about the Cansolidator. You see all the different size cans we have. You can move these middle sections out and make them bigger or smaller. So you could fit, if you have 3 stacks of tomato sauce, you can put 3 stacks here. It doesn't have to be this configuration. So that is one of the tools that I've used so far to help organize a little bit. I was going to run into my living room, and I'm sorry, but I do not know how to edit very well, so you're going to have to see me walk in there. So, okay, and up here I was going to mention another thing that I do to help not even organize, but just to keep down the clutter. We do have a lot of clutter in our house. I mean, we have 3 kids, 3 teenagers. They leave stuff around all the time. So I wouldn't say I'm not cluttered, because I am. But you can see that I love candlesticks. I have a little candelabra candlestick there. And my oil lamps, and I leave them out. This is on top of our entertainment center, and I leave them out. They're beautiful to look at, but also if I need them, they're a prepper tool that I can just grab real quick and use. I've also, in my other house, I had a kitchen where I used all the different tools. I had a bunch of antique tools type of things, kitchen-y things that I would hang up on the wall. So if I had to, I could pull down the egg beater. I could pull down the hand crank egg beater. You know, I could pull down the old-fashioned mandolin or the old-fashioned grater and actually use them. Also for cast iron skillets, I would hang them up. And they were a beautiful, like, little arrangement, but it's something that we always would just grab and use, wash it up, put it back. And that would be some of our decoration there in the kitchen. So it might be an idea to take some of these beautiful things that you might be, you know, using for your preps, and to actually use them as artwork too. Oh, I have to show you. This is, it's Live Simply. This is my apple. I got it maybe about a year ago, and I love it because I love apples. But it's just, every time I look at it, I'm thinking, okay, I have to learn to live simply. You know, do I really need this thing that I want to go out and buy? Can we buy a simpler version? And I just had to show you my apple because I just love my apple. It was just pretty. It says Live Simply. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's hard to do in this day and age, but I always put it there where I can look at it, where if I see something on the TV, I can look up there and say, nope, I really don't need it. You know, I need to try to live simply. But anyway, those are just a couple tips that hopefully you can use to help organize your supplies. I'm going to try to get some more videos out there of different things we do. I am trying to reorganize, so maybe I'll take some videos after we reorganize our items. But that's all I have right now. What you waiting for? Bye.